Hey everybody, welcome. If we haven't met before, my name is Jimmy, and this is my channel where we talk everything day trading, so thanks for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. So today I want to break down two trades that I took, one on Snapchat and the other one on Delta Airlines. Both short positions, both green trades, both of them came right off of my Finviz scanner. So I hope everybody had a great day today, and happy Friday. Now on to the trades. I've got Snapchat up here on the chart, and I've got my trades turned on already so you can see that. But the one thing I wanted to start with here is I've been watching a few stocks off of scanners. I'm looking for stocks that are overbought or oversold. So I've been using the RSI over the last few days, sort of experimenting with just having it add a little more information to my trades. And today I saw Snapchat was moving up like this, and what it did was it started to have kind of a breakdown. So you got this bearish engulfing candle here, which was a signal that there could be a possibility of moving to the downside. And then we had a push up. Then we had a crossover of the daily SMA. So this is a 9 daily SMA line. Once it crossed over there and a candle finally showed its whole body sort of below, like was staying tucked below, I took this position short. I went short at 1197 with 1,000 shares and then caught this leg down. And one thing that you can remember from yesterday is I'm trying to work on keeping these trades, holding them longer to let them work. And I feel like I did a much better job today, but I still have a long way to go. So you can see that it legged down here. I lasted through 2 candles this time, and I covered half my position at 1184. So I booked some nice profit, which sort of took pressure off the situation so I could let the trade run longer. But then immediately on the next candle, I see this railroad track type reversal pattern here. So I went ahead and flattened the rest of my position at 1188. So I booked about $106 profit on that, was happy with it, but clearly as I move along here, it would have been much nicer to sell downwards of 1160 or cover my position at 1160. That would have been a lot better. So that's another lesson learned in just learning to hold. But when I did see this crossover here, when I started getting attracted to it, you can see down here on the RSI that it was overextended, hanging around. And then when that bearish engulfing candle happened, it was right in this area where it started to push back down below 70 on the RSI. Then when it pushed back up, came back up, touched that RSI line, just showing that it's overbought right now, and I like that, so I felt comfortable taking that short. But let me show you real quick what I like to do, and I'm going to show you Finviz. Finviz.com is a website where you can go and get a ton of information about the markets. It's got so much information to offer. And the nice thing is they do have a free account, so you can just sign up for free and just watch certain stocks. It does have lagging time frame. It's not real-time quotes, so I think the lag is about 15 minutes, but it serves my purposes right now. So what I do is I go to the screener area, and this is basically just a nice stock screener that has a ton of filters built into it. So I created one, and I call it overbought with volume. And what this does is it shows you based on filters I have. So I have it set up as being the market cap to be mid cap and above, so mid plus. And then I like to have a price for, my preference is trading stocks over $15. So right now that's kind of where I have that set. Average volume, I like to see at least 50K. And then the RSI right here, this is key. So I'm setting that at 70. So I want to see stuff that's over 70. I want to trade US stocks, so I set up US. And then the current volume, I like to see over 200K. And if you look what happened, that produced a bunch of different stocks here. And so what I'll do is I'll click the change filter here, and I'll find which stock is up the most. So these top few I'll just take a peek at. So for example, BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond. So I would flip over here, and I would just type in BBBY and watch it. And so as you can see, it's on the RSI, it's overextended, but Finviz, that scanner, is based on the daily chart. So I have a 4-hour chart up, and so you can see that on the RSI on the 4-hour chart is very overextended as well, but the daily chart is the same. So Finviz says this stock is overextended on the daily chart. So that's attractive to me because the probability of that stock taking a drop, even if it's not a huge drop, is much more likely than the stock continuing to the upside right now. So it's currently overbought on the daily chart. So when you flip over here, I know it's overbought on the daily chart, so now I want to see it be overbought on the 3-minute chart, which right now, which is kind of funny that I'm filming this as this is happening, but this is a beautiful leg up, and we're getting this big bearish engulfing candle on multiple progressive green candles. So as this breaks down, if it crosses the SMA line, the daily SMA for the 9, and closes below it, and the next candle's body is staying below this line, that makes it attractive to me for a short position. And the nice thing about the mid caps and up is they're typically all easy to borrow, so you can get shares on them to short. You don't have to worry about, like with penny stocks, you have to a lot of times go find shares to short, and sometimes it can be very difficult. So if I drag this out and I show you right here, this ETB on Thinkorswim, that means that this stock is easy to borrow and that I could take a short position on this. If it weren't, it would say HTB, and that'd be hard to borrow. And in that case, you'd have to go find shares. And I don't really like doing that. I don't like to get into that, so I typically will stick to easy to borrow stocks. But I'm really liking this setup. This move upward, bearish engulfing slam down. We're kind of getting this retest, and then as we cross the SMA and close below it, that next candle, if it's hovering below, I'm going to take that position short. So this is a really nice setup that we happened upon. But that's all I do. I just use Finviz to find them. And having a 15-minute lag really doesn't make much of a difference for me because I'm looking at finding overbought stocks on a daily chart. So 15 minutes really doesn't affect it a whole lot. So sorry about that little tangent I went on. Let's go back to Snapchat. So that was Snapchat, good trade, $106 roughly, and then I was on the Finviz scanner and then found Delta Airlines showing up as being overbought. So I was watching Delta Airlines and it was pushing up, and I like to see stocks have a move in one direction. If it's chopping around a bunch, I kind of stay away from them, but this one started to show a trend to the upside. So when I caught it, when I saw it on the scanner, it was sort of doing this, and then we got this bearish engulfing breakdown. This candle pushed up and was hovering around, and then I don't know why I didn't take it short here, but I waited till this candle. I think it was just a little tentative about it, thinking that it might push back above. But this candle opened, it turned red, I took it short 500 shares, and I got a nice push down immediately. So I took 300 shares off, and then I said, okay, I'm going to test myself, and I'm going to see if I can hold these final 200 shares for a good period of time. Those 200 shares lasted all the way through all this, and when I got this push back up and we were starting to go back above the SMA, got a little hesitant. I went ahead and flattened my entire position and took about a $45 profit. So all in all today, about $150, but third green day in a row, really happy with it. I like that I'm seeing some progress in finding overbought and oversold stocks and then looking for entries on those. That's kind of been a good thing for me this week, been a lot of progress. But I want to hear how you guys did. I hope you were green, hope it was a great day. Happy Friday to everybody. We will be back at it Monday. Comment below if you have questions. If you have comments about my trades, leave those below. Hope it was a great green day, and we'll see you Monday. Thank you.